It is now my pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian for the class of 2016, Ryan Nugent.
Ravini Herbones once said, "Never regret anything, because at one time it was exactly what you wanted." Adults often say they only regret the things they did not do. My classmates and I will be leaving Hamburg School without many regrets, because at the time we did exactly what we wanted. There are many memories I have of Hamburg School, and I'd like to share a few of those memories with you tonight. I began my time at Hamburg School in kindergarten with Mrs. Dora. That is when most of us met and became friends. That is also where we started to create bonds and made our first memories of Hamburg School. One memory that pops up immediately is when Cooper and I got in trouble for the first time. We were sent down to the cafeteria to get milk for lunch. On our way back to the classroom, we decided to run down the hall screaming and yelling. A teacher saw us and called Mrs. Dora. When we got back, Mrs. Dora brought us to the back of the classroom. I was so nervous when she asked if we ran down the hall. We both denied it, but clearly that plan didn't work, because we eventually admitted what we did. Now as an 8th grader, I regret that I lied, but realized that I have learned from that and have grown as a person. Thanks, Mrs. Dora. That memory of Cooper and me made us closer friends, and I will always cherish that memory. Another vivid memory I can recall clearly is from 3rd grade. We spent the year reading 1,000 books. We won the reading challenge, and we were entertained by Mr. Jinx and Mr. Kench dancing in hula skirts. We had a picnic outside and watched some great dancing from our vice principal and principal. And who can forget the fire truck parties on the field at the end of the year? We would get sprayed with the fire truck hose and have pizza. I regret nothing, because that was a fun time and I look forward to it each year. Those are 2 memories that will stick with me even when I go on my own path. Another very important time in my life during my time at Hamburg School was during 4th grade. I was diagnosed with SVT, which is a condition that causes my heart to beat too quickly. My friends were always willing to help out when I needed it. I would like to thank my friends for their support and everyone else who helped me deal with SVT. I had to have surgery, and I was very nervous. When I was in the hospital, my brother brought me many letters. My classmates and teachers wrote letters encouraging me to get better, and this gave me hope and inspiration. Although it was a scary time, the letters helped me fight SVT and return to school. I remember when Mrs. Smalley followed me like a hawk on a 7th grade field trip, making sure I was okay. That is a memory that will stay with me forever. One of my many nicknames is Cupcake Cheeks, which Mrs. Danko gave me in 5th grade, because when I smiled, she said it looked like I had cupcakes in my cheeks. I still remember when we had our state fair and our whole class worked so hard. We had so much fun teaching students of Hamburg about the states. My classmates experienced these memories with me, and that made these memories even more meaningful. I am grateful to be awarded Salutatorian, and I would like to thank the many teachers who have supported and guided me. One teacher that I would like to personally thank is Mr. Blocky. Mr. B and I always have fun with each other. He has shown me a teaching style I had never experienced before. I always laugh when I sit at his desk during quizzes and tests and he gives me Tootsie Rolls. Shh! I would also like to thank all of my classmates who have helped me, as Mrs. Smalley says, through my blonde moments. Without these people, I would not be where I am today. My classmates and I have created many memories over the years at Hamburg School. I am honored to be a salutatorian of the class of 2016. I would like to thank my family for supporting me, my teachers who have helped me along this journey, and my classmates who have been on my side every step of the way. I would also like to thank the Board of Education Mr. Jinks for supporting me throughout my 9 years at Hamburg School. My biggest thank you goes to my parents for giving me the guidance and tools to succeed in life and aspire to be my best. They have done so much for me, and I can never thank them enough. I love you, and thank you for all you have done for me. I have created bonds with all my classmates through the times we shared in the past. Many of us are separating after graduation.